Hi, I'm back to do part 2 of the unfinished pile. So we had a bit of a peep at this file folder yesterday because we finished the bird folio off. I'll just show it again just in case you didn't catch part 1. So that folds out. There's a big tag, you can't see, in there. Then this opens up, there's a journal card in there, and then there's some slots here. This is stuck down, so it's a pocket, and then I've put another pocket on the front, and I've used these screw heads, but they're brads. So that is that. I need to reinforce that because that's teared down, but it won't go any further because of the stitching. My stitching was terrible. I think my tension must be all wrong with the machine, so I do need to have a mess about with that the next time I go on it. So that's that. So today I thought we'd start on the cover, and I wanted that one on the front. And then I've got this big square one which I might just cut down a little bit, probably just at the top. I've got some, these are kit pages from different kits. All I've done is teared them round, and you know, that would have been like a page, and then you would have folded it if you was using them for journal pages. So just a variety of different kits. I'm not sure where they've all come from. The only one I do know is that's a Tracy Fox one, but I'm unsure where the rest are from. And I've got my tin out, and in here is all botanical labels and bits of decorations and stuff. I have been sorting out all my tins and things, and I thought I wanted to separate. Normally I have all the labels together, and then all the number labels together, and all the plain labels together. But what I've done is I've put all the botanical labels in here, so this is like got everything I need for decoration in botanicals, because you know, that's what I prefer to do. Just wanted to show you these. I did these yesterday, so they're like A4 envelopes, and I'm going to make them into journal covers. So that'll probably be something I do in autumn. I'm feeling like gessoing them and decoupaging them and stuff, but they came out really well. Quite dark for tea as well. Just used, I think, 10 tea bags and put, you know, used a pan, that kind of, what you'd roast a chicken in. I have got a pan just that I do my coffee staining in. It's not what I do the chicken in. And I put about 2 inches of water, so it just did the 10. There was just enough for that. And yeah, they come out really nice. Put them in the garden to dry. Just left them in the tin, and then after a few hours I just moved them round a bit, and put the driest to the bottom. They did take all day, but yeah, that's that. So because this stitching is so messy, when I finish collaging it, I'm going to use this tape. I've spoke about this before. It's a bit like a masking tape, but it's a lot stickier, and it's the tape that people use for the backs of pictures and mirrors. So where you've got the board round the back, it's what's on top of that, so it is really sticky. So I did think I would put that all the way around, and I've put it this side because that's what's holding that in, so I thought that'd give it a nice kind of frame. I think I'm going to use the walnut stain, I'm going to want the glue stick, and I'll probably use the Cosmic glitter. So let's have a look. Let's make sure I'm in frame. It is a little bit dark here. I have opened the blinds a little bit. Now I've got blinds. It's great. I did have a quick flick through, and I quite fancy this one going down the side. I'm going to go over that because, like I say, I'm going to tape it anyway, so I might as well go flush up to it. So I'm not going to ink that. I shall ink that. I'm not going to ink that side, and I'm not going to ink that because I think I should probably, well, I will be putting more papers over the top of this. So yeah, I wasn't gonna do this as a series. I was just gonna work quietly on my own, getting through my pile. But yeah, I just flicked the camera on yesterday because somebody had asked for me to show them how I did the trifold. So then I thought, well, I might as well flick the camera on while I'm working. Probably won't show every single bit because we'll be here absolutely hours, but if I just do like half an hour segments, and then, you know, the following segment I can show you where I'm at and stuff. So today all I actually want to do is the cover, and then I'll leave that to properly dry and that before I do the inside. So I thought I'll stick it down with the glue stick, but then I'm just going to get the corners with the Cosmic glitter. Cosmic shimmer, sorry. It's because I'm putting the glitter. Oh, you know the other glue what people use, what's the art glitter glue. I was mixing the two names together. Let's just get this. So this is normally how I do an altered file folder. I've never done one in a full day. I kind of do a bit in the middle, do the cover, do a bit more in the middle, and then once all the middle's done, I'll then you know, work on the journal part. But it's something I like to work on for an hour or so, and then come back to it another day with fresh eyes, because there's so much, you know, going off with them. Yeah, I do like to take my time with them. Sometimes I can work on a couple at the same time and, you know, just do bits in each one, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just work on one at a time. So that's that. Don't know if I'm fancying. I'm going to use my tear ruler because I want the ripping to be quite neat, it being the cover. See what you can actually. So yeah, I think I'll probably have that high, so I don't see that bit, but you still see that bit. So I'll just ink around this top bit, on the side and the bottom. I think I will place that just a little bit onto the sewing, because obviously once I've put my tape on, I don't want to cover any of that label, so I might actually do it up to there. Right, let's get that. I had back these because I think at the time I was using them for journal pages and then didn't end up doing. I've got a whole folder of copy paper which I do want to get cleared. So I don't know if to do something a bit like what Tina's doing now, like the X piles. So she's got all these piles of paper all in a craft room and she's working her way down them. I don't have piles. I don't have piles. Oh dear. I've just got 2 folders full of like A4 copy paper, and they're full pages. They're not part pages, and they're all quite random. You know, 2 of one set, 2 of another set type thing. So that will go on there like that. I'm liking that. So I could do with something quite long. Well, they're not going to be quite long because they're all... Let me just see. I could do with something that's got the same... This is one of my folders. This is what I tend to pull out when I'm doing collage, because I've got all like the neutrals on that side, and then this is all things that I'd use for collage. Could do with something with a pattern that I can do it long ways. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I've got one that's brown and it's got a bit of a ditzy pattern on. This is the other. Can you see that? Yeah, there's a lot in there. So it's all just leftover ones that yeah, I've not used in a project, or sometimes I've printed them off and I've just not got around to even using any of them. Right, that's the one I was looking for. So I think that'll be nice all down the side. I'll leave those out just in case I need them. So get my tear ruler. I think it looks like this one had gone into the printer wonky. So wonky donkey. So there. Let's go to that. I can't tell if that's straight or not. Let me just... I don't know how long I want it now. Right, so about that. So I just measure that up with the X's on, well, crosses on my board. I think that's it. I'm going to take that off. So I'll keep the bigger one. I'm not keeping those little strips. I did used to keep little strips and I ended up with so many. And I just want the camera. And yeah, you know, you can make certain things with them, but you only need so many of these certain things what you can make. So I've been keeping the coffee stained ones because I thought they would be perfect to do some. If you've seen my haul video for this month, I'd bought some ink stamps with letters to make words. So I thought they'd be perfect for that. So I shall wrap that around, but I don't want it as far as that. So take it off to here, to about there, keep that there. Right. So I'm gonna fold that just to give it a crease, and then I'm gonna actually just stick that part down, because I don't know if when I get to the back if I want to tuck something under it or go over it, so I'll leave that part until I get there. Yeah. So try and get that right into that crease. That's it. I think that's all stuck. It's just that little bit there. I found that glue stick. I'd bought a box of those before I bought the Yoo-Hoo ones. These was from Amazon. And these are 40 grams, whereas I think the Yoo-Hoo ones was 20 grams. But I bought the Yoo-Hoo ones because I'd seen so many people using them. Oh, it's waste time inking that bit because I'm going to go over. Do I want to go over with the tape? Yes, I do. But I don't think that much to them. So I think I've still got about 8. What have I done with my image? I think I've still got about 8 of the Yoo-Hoo left. But I think when I've finished them, I'm going to go back to those ones. It was like half the price. And really, I only use the glue stick to either temporarily stick things down or just stick the middle and then go around the edge with something else. Don't know if I might Mod Podge the front of this. See how I feel when it's done. So that's going to go, excuse me, let me just have a quick drink of tea. Oh, right, yeah. So I want to stick some label-y things on and stuff. You know what? I'm just going to move the trimmer out of the way because I keep knocking it with my elbow, and I don't mind knocking it with my elbow if I'm going to be using it, but I don't even want to use it, so it's a bit waste of time knocking my elbow for. So I think I'll probably stick that there and hang that over. So I just hang that round. Obviously somebody must be walking up the street because the dog's telling them. So that there. I don't think I need anything that side with having that writing there. I might end up just putting a number there, but for now that will do. I'm going to stick this with the, Cosmic Shimmer because this is card. And it's, I think it's 200 GSM. Again, I'm not going to stick the other side down yet. See if I can just get my fine tip in there. It might take a while to come down. I've not used it today. Oh, that's it. Not too bad. What's that? Put that lid back on. I can't see because I've got my glasses on my head and I haven't got eyes on the top of my head. So let me just put my glasses on. Yep, still can't do it. Oh, that's it. So that's that, and I'll stick that there. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't want too much on the front because there's going to be a lot of bulk inside it, so I want to keep the outside as slim as possible. Right, let's get the positioning right of this because I want to cover that picture. Just check that straight. I think it's like it's just coming up a little bit there. So that is that. A lot of the time I put an eyelet there and tie it, but because I've done this on this side, I should just have a tie that you can take on and off. So that's that. Let me have a look at me there. Right, here's some numbers. Might come back to that because thinking about it, if it doesn't end up too thick, I may put a cluster type thing on it. So I shall do that when I've totally finished it. So let's have a look at the back. Let's get some lids on, have a quick drink of tea. Right, I want that going right up to the top. Let me take that journal out. That's better. So I think I'm going to stick that one there, and then I can cut round it. So get that in that crease. Oh, you know what? Let me just ink this side. That's it. Sure, there's somewhere that you can keep that while you're working. I think there's some bottle that's got a place where you can keep that while you're gluing down, because it's forever dangling in the way. Right, let's fold that over. Yep. Just gonna ink round. I think I did ink round that, didn't I? I did. Let's glue that down. That's that. Just get this back. My glasses need a clean. I'm all a bit blurry. Right. Shall we put at the bottom? I was going to say, where's my tear roller? And my hand was just next to it. So I think I'll have that bit there, and then I think the tape will probably cover that bit. Yep. Sorry if my head's in the way. Right, let's just get these ends. lid's on. Scissors. So I should just follow this line, hopefully. Nobody move. That's it. Right, let's have a look at that. So I was going to put that on. Not too sure now. Might be a bit too big, but if I cut it down, it'll probably be alrighty. Right, put that lid on. Let's get this tape. Oops, sorry. Right. Now do I want the full lot? No, I don't. In fact, I'm going to do it. Yep, I'm going to do it half at a time because I think I could get in a mess. I was going to say, I hope that's straight. It was just a little bit wonky there. Let me just check. It's a bit hard to tell. Yeah. Right, I am going to actually cut it off. I think that'll be easier than trying to fold it round. Watch the string. Oh dear, it's sticky. It probably would have tore. If I hadn't have had the camera on, I probably would have just torn it. Because it is very light washi tape that you can't just tear it. But it would have just gone horrendously wrong. So I thought it was best that I didn't. Still got that bit to do on that side. So that's that. Oh, I fancy they just being that bit. Well, I never. Yeah, what did I say? Don't rip it. Right. Probably when I do the other side, I'll just keep a little lip on it to fold them into each other. So that is that. And then I was going to have it down there. But then I'm unsure because I've obviously put that label on, so I might not. Let's just do it across the top, and then I'll only be able to go to there. And I could do the thing in it. Thinking I will stick this on this side because that might help the string a little bit. Right. Oh, it's gone complicated. Right. Let's cut this bit off. And not that. I'll need that after. That's that. And I'm just going to, let me just see if I can. There we go. And then once it's got some paper over the top as well, that should give that enough support. I will do something with the bottom one when we do the inside. Whoops, it is. Let me tie that up, it just makes it. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. I feel like it's missing something, but I think that'll come at the end. So I don't have to go down the whole lot, which I might do because it will give that a bit more support, so it's not flat floppy. So let me lay that out. See how long I want it so to do it. Oh, it's sticking to me. I don't know if my head's in the way or not, sorry if it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, I might have to rip another piece. Yeah, just rip another piece. I wasn't liking that it didn't match up to that, so I'm going to do it this way. And then let's cut round it. I'll probably pop a bit of glue where any of these tape parts meet, just so they don't curl over. I bet you can't see. I can't have it any other way because I literally would not be able to see what I was doing. And it's very intense. One slip and that's it. Yeah, I think the ends will need a little bit of glue, but when I've totally finished, I do go and check everything, check that it's all stop. So that is the front. I'm thinking we've probably been about half an hour. That is the back. Like I say, I'm not sure now if I'm going to leave the back like this or if I'm going to cut that picture down, what I'd picked out for it, or if I'm going to put something else on it. I will link that now. So that's that. That needs a bit more trimming there. So yeah, it'll either be that or not that one. I might do a bit of a bit more like collage on the back. So I might do something like that and then have a label, but do a bit more small collage. I think I'm preferring that way. Let me check the timer. Oh gosh, we've been 43 minutes. Right, so that is that for now. I'll finish the back part and then another day I shall come back and show you what I did, and then we'll start on the inside. So thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye.